And good morning. It's Saturday morning, which means it's time for my weekly Duo Zoo challenge with NiseyBGN, my wife. I'm Mr. Nisey, and as you can see on a very special episode, Nisey has off-stream completed her side of the map to try to catch up. She succeeded in catching up, but I have no idea what's actually here, so we're going to have a quick look before I get started on my own. Most of my stuff is actually already completed. I just have to go, I want to add a little decor to the entryway there. Probably going to fix up my back of the house stuff too, try to get that organized. But I haven't actually seen Nisey's stuff, really, since she put in all this. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to do a little tour. Let's see. And I'm so glad they added this in. So this was the former walkthrough area back over this way. Wow, that's a lot of lampposts. Okay, so over here used to be a walkthrough exhibit. Once you get past the plants and the weirdly height fence there we go, crawl up there. Alright, so, oh, it's still walkthrough. Okay, I thought she closed that off.
No, I removed it from the flamingos.
Okay, so here's a capybara walkthrough. Okay, that's still there. She still has she has very elaborate stands for her talks. I never put in any talks, I just put in a tour. And she's got some water buffalo. Fairly swanky. Oh, she had some gates to block off her back of the house area. And some basic back of the house buildings, it looks like. Nothing too fancy, but still it's better than what I've got right now. Food truck in the middle of an area with no way to drive a food truck there. I guess that's just a style choice. Let's see, another stand for her talks. More back of the house. And a striped skunk exhibit. Oh, those are tiny critters. And a stand, because of course there's a stand. Information booth, nice. Restroom. Random elephant? Oh! It's the Indian elephant exhibit with a very different wall, which was why I was confused. It's got elephants, that's good. What's over here? Oh, it's just a concrete wall. If you walk around far enough, eventually you get to an exhibit. I think. Oh, okay, she's got the exhibit part to the back here. Okay. Reminds me of my local zoo. They have something like that where you have to walk basically half a mile to get to the next exhibit no matter what you do. Oh. I think that's the dwarf caiman, but I think the signs are in Spanish? I don't know. Pretty sure it's the dwarf caiman, though.
Which, I should have regular signs I put down, but the habitat boards are in whatever plank or whatever.
Yeah, okay. If you hear a high-pitched yipping sound, that's the sound of my mom playing with my dog.
Do I need to go?
No, not particularly. It's not going to hurt to have that in the background. Both she and the dog are easily excited, so we're not going to argue with that too much. Really, it's like arguing with a small child. It just doesn't work. Let's see here. So, I'm going to start by figuring out what I'm going to do for the back of the house in this region. Each of these sections is going to have their own back of the house, I think. Just got to figure out what I want to work with right now.
Did you see my restaurant?
No, I couldn't find it. That's okay. You can do a tour later. Let's see.
Over by the rhinos.
So I don't really... I definitely want something with a dark brown color to it. don't think limestone works for this. Well, I don't know. The rest of my system's kind of generic, but I've got a lot of browns, I've got a lot of nature colors, I've got a lot of rocks. I'll try and find something. Oh, well, that's ugly. I think I can change this. Yes. So what we'll do is we'll just do a... Yeah, that'll work. Because that kind of matches the colors I got going. Well, a little off. Let's see if I can... darker maybe. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with this. Because that will blend in kinda. Only kinda, but I'll take it, you know? Get what you can get. Necessarily like that. So that's the limestone set. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, the auto corner. Okay. Sorry, I'm not used to that. I'm used to seeing the old style edging where you have to manually put in the corners, but this has got a corner for itself. Well. I do apologize ahead of time. It's going to be a relatively quiet day, I think. Had a little bit of a family emergency with my father-in-law the other day, so I'm still kind of recovering from the lack of sleep. Which ain't great, but what you can do. He's relatively okay now. Relatively. And we're just waiting for him to finish up so we can come home and go from there. Half of these aren't even lining onto the wall. Okay, I need to use terrain to pull this up a little bit, because I don't want to. Except it doesn't want me to. Okay, so I'm going to have to put a rock there. When in doubt, put a rock in front of it. Desert, or savanna, excuse me. That'll do. That way it's not quite so bloody obvious. ourselves where were we? Wrong section. Gotta go back to construction. Kind of want to have. Can't remember where they keep the animals. There we go. Let's see here. Huh. I knew there had to be flowers here somewhere.
Don't forget to change your entrance sign.
Yeah, I'll get to it eventually. Oh, those actually are a little ways away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these out so I can get to the bees behind them. I want to be able to put them on top. Bees! I don't know why I'm using bees for this, but like I said, I'm not going to argue too hard today. Just going with the flow today because, wow, my brain hurts. There's got to be some kind of plant stalks or something. I'm looking for plant stalks and whatnot. I'll find them.
Plant stalks?
Yeah, something that flowers go on. It's okay, I'll find them. If I turn this green, that'll do.
Planters?
Huh?
Planters?
No. I'm making a mural. It's okay, go to sleep. It's okay.
Science miscellaneous.
I already found them. It's okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add... Oh, yes, there we go. Exactly the most stunning mural, but it's a start. It's decorative, it'll do. It's for the employees anyhow. If we were that worried about them, we'd give them better pay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep tapping the wrong button. Oh, well, I didn't see those earlier. They've had a lot of signs that I didn't even see before. That's okay, because you know what? I think we're going to stick to this. And then I think we want to add a little bit of lighting here. Oh, they have light up spiders. That's creepy. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to turn the lights down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing with the lights. And there was one set that basically looked like edge lights. I think it's near here. Could be wrong, though. There's one that was just kind of like this, but inset into the line. It was very simple. Well, it's either I just do the LED tube. I could do that. If I do an LED tube, I can make it... Okay, so there's that. Okay. So let's see. Wall decor. There's going to be... I know there's like electrical box and stuff hidden in here. I just have to find them. But I like to add a little bit of realistic vibe to my stuff if possible. Is this... what is this? This is the vet surgery, isn't it? Yes, it is. I think barred windows is entirely appropriate to that. Oh, here we go. So we got some air conditioning units. Put you along the back here. There's some exterior outlets. Definitely want to have that. You never know when you need to plug in something important. I'm surprised they don't have a keypad or something. I'm a little shocked at that. I think they'd have those, but... Ooh. Oh, one-way glass. that works. Nice dim effect in there. I thought they had bars, but maybe they did not. Maybe I'm imagining things. Although, I bet if I set this into the wall. You know what? Yeah, I can set that into the window. Make us a nice set of security bars for the window. There we go. That looks secure-ish. Let's see, we got any awnings that are convenient? Most of the awnings seem to be decor-based. They seem to be built around, you know, things to look nice for people who are visiting, as opposed to something a little bit more practical. I could, I suppose, make my own, but I don't think that's necessarily worth the effort. Okay, then the signs. This is quarantine. I thought there might be a quarantine sign, but I guess not. What about a vet sign? There's a vet. That's the only vet sign, huh? Well, okay. But I definitely have a look now, so I can start decorating the other stuff. In fact, I'm going to select all this stuff except for the actual thing. Yep. And we'll take that off too. We're gonna duplicate. And we're gonna add it to this. Okay, except it's not going to let me. Alright, well, I guess I'll do it by hand then. Yes. So that was the... I can't remember which wall that was. Limestone, right. Recent color... I think that was it. So we're going to turn the light back on, make sure I've got the right color, and we're going to start decorating our other shit. I'm hoping to get mine done today so that we can actually do our rolls to see what new stuff we're going to have. And Nisey's definitely going to start first with that. I'm going to be done when I'm done with this today. And she's going to go ahead and start with her next stream for this set, and she'll lead the way on that, so that way she doesn't have to necessarily play catch up quite so hard. Okay, I know we have, was it this? No, it was something else. It was something, it was an edge somewhere. Limestone wall trim. You? No. One that one. One that one. Nope. There we are. Okay, so we're going to favorite you. I think we're going to favorite the wall. Door. And shop front. Okay, there we go. So now I'm organized. Just have to remember to go back and get rid of the favorites later, because I think I'm going to use this from now on when I have to do large areas. Just add favorites and then draw from them. Probably make my life a lot easier. And I need to add limestone roof. I could, in theory, like, I could wrap this all the way around, but I don't really want to. There's no real benefit to it, and all it's going to do is lag things, so. And then I need my awning. Yeah, forgive me just a moment. I do have to deal with something real quick, so I will be right back. And I'm back, my apologies. It turns out you just can't stop family. No matter what. Alrighty, so I think what I want to do, I think I want to try to make, because I have a lot of little individual structures scattered around. I'm going to try to make myself a little improvised thing here. So, construction. I want to see if I can. So if I make this. Oh. Alright, so I accidentally did that wrong. That's okay. But we can't fix in a moment. There we go. Okay, got the limestone wall floor, which we're going to raise right above that. Got an awning there. Make sure that's about even enough. Oh, that's too high though, because I need my lighting. There we go. Okay, so in theory, I now have this whole thing. I should be able to, yeah, if I do a little manual control here, I should be able to slip it over my structure. Yep. And just keep doing that until I cover everybody up. Make sure floor is all covered. That's in good enough. Okay. Yep. So we're just going to do that now. In fact, we're going to save this blueprint. Alright, so let's see. Got more over here. Good enough, because I'm going to end up having to continue that shell later, but this will fill it for now. Okay, I think everything was against the roadside for this. Yes, I did manage to get everything over there. So, all right. So now we gotta go and just continue on with what we've got here. Set to favorites only. That okay. I wonder if I can duplicate that shell. If I select all that, and then what I can do is I'll remove that, and I'll remove that. Duplicate. Group. And we're going to duplicate you for this. I hate that sound. A little mwah sound every time I choose a favorite, but alright. Yeah, it's good enough, I think. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be decent. That's fake enough. Alright, so go back over here and delete this whole group. Don't need that anymore. And then, perfect. Duplicate you, put you down there. Then we're going to remove this section. Again, same thing as I did last time to make a new group. We're going to put you over top of you. It's going to be a little bigger than it should be, but that's okay as far as I'm concerned, because I'm just going to edit it down afterwards. Oh, except it doesn't line up. Okay, I guess I'm going to do it manually after all. Whoopsie! That's alright, nothing wrong with that. A little quick manual work on that, that won't hurt. In hindsight, I should have left a little bit more room between those buildings, but at this point it's not really worth worrying about, so. Even enough. Quick lighting check, just see that's, yep, that's all lit. Is that not powered? Oh, just short. Well, you know, I could just put a little power thing right there. Wouldn't hurt any. If I can fit it somewhere. That'll do. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. Just something basic. Doesn't have to be great. Alright, next I've got to figure out what I'm going to do about this section. I'm going to turn the lights back on for this. Watch your eyes. almost want to go... I know there's just bamboo beams here. I almost want to just make a bamboo structure. Simple bamboo structure. Make it look like the kind of thing that you would, you know, Jungle Cruise or something like that, as is tradition. Let's see, how tall is this? That is almost tall enough too. Put you here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the height that I want the roof to be, which is pretty much there. That's good. And then we're going to add you to the four corners here. Once I've done that, what I can do is I can just duplicate these downward until I fill it out. Shouldn't be hard. And that way they're going to line up because I'm duplicating them off of the original thing, so no big deal there. Make a little frame for the roof. Again, out of bamboo, and then I think I'm probably going to do crossbars in the thin bamboo, both give the implication of reinforcement and, you know, to give it a little bit of a window look. Let's see how that works out. See, I got 1 meter chunk here, so I'm going to use the 1 meter chunk there. I'm going to use that. I'm just going to use that to adjust a little bit so it sticks out on both ends. Duplicate it to move it back here. Doesn't have to be perfect, we're not really worried about that. Oh, I think it just undid what I've been doing. Well, drat. Fumble fingers, as it were. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I want Control X, damn it, thank you. I think 2 meter pipe is going to be what I want there. Make sure you line up decently. Eh, good enough. No one will be able to tell at a distance. It's all fake anyhow. You'd basically put this over iron bars or some other suitable item. So it's not like it has to look too realistic. Now then, build the frame, build the frame. Under there. Again, it's a decorative thing. It's not actually what's supporting all this. That's the big iron bars underneath. But we're trying to kind of... You can't really hide them, but we're trying to de-emphasize them. Trying to give it a look of something a little bit less industrial. So let's see here. halfway point, I think. And your centerpiece buddy here, and we are going to duplicate you, and oh wow, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have fun with that. Alignment's gonna suck. Or maybe not so bad. Alright, good enough. We'll do as well. We're going to drag you down to the floor as well. Originally I was just going to have it there, but we're going to go ahead and do that. Turn off the angle snap. We're going to line you up there. Now we're going to grab. Yeah, I think the 2 meter will suffice. Actually, 1 meter looks like that's even big enough. Yep, let's see. Okay. Okay, I like that. Yep. Now we're going to copy it and duplicate on the other side just to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to move that in because it shouldn't look like it's actually actively inside the other one. It should look like it's separate. Yeah, there we go. And duplicate it to swing around to the other end. Oop. I forgot to turn on my my angle snap. I feel bad using angle snap for everything, but it's so much easier to not have to worry about, you know, a 1 degree difference in my turn wrecking the whole bloody design. So move you inward slightly. I kind of like these rope coils. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place you up here. It just needs to be visible from the guest side. I kind of like that. There we go. A little bit of detail. Perhaps a little more detail than strictly necessary, but I don't care. Let's see if I can make my wife's computer chug. So 4 meter, I think, would give me the size I need to stretch through here. Or I could just duplicate this all the way to the ground again, which doesn't do any harm. Why not? Kind of do want that to go across there, seeing how tall it is. So we'll send you across. And I think we're gonna bring you down another set. Yeah, because I might put, if I can find them, entrance and exit signs might end up going up in here and here. Just kind of make it a little bit more decorative. Let's see here. But for now, what I want to do is I'm going to duplicate you. I'm going to shift you down and turn you into a 4-meter post. Oh, wrong one. Thin 4-meter, and I'm going to have to manually do this. Okay. Well, I'm never quite sure what's going to work as far as changing from the X item or not, so I'm like, whatever. Oh, 4 meters, a little too short. Huh. Well, you know what? That's okay, because we're gonna... raise you up a little bit. Got you, and then probably try the 1 meter, because it looks like we don't have that much space left. Yep. Good enough. Work on my spacing a little bit. That's pretty good. Let's see. So, I need roofing. I know there's thatch roofing here. I can use that eventually, but I think we need to use flat roofing first. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to use flat thatch just to cover the very top. What's the bottom look like on this? Oh, the bottom is in bamboo. Perfect. Okay. Okay. And then kind of want to do... I would do this, but it doesn't match. It's not palm thatching, so it's going to look a little weird if I do that. But that's going to look weird because it's 2 meters. Yeah. That won't... Do I have a curved one? Just a curved edge? Or is that something else that they failed to put in for some reason? It's something they failed to put in. Okay, good to know. So I could do the cone. Could add the domers, but I don't have any raised roof, unless I add raised roof, which is also an option. So if I do... if I duplicate this across... Nope, that doesn't work either. Okay. I'll put signs on there. And then, so what we'll do is we'll do the cones behind it. Because it should be coming off something anyhow, so. Okay, I think that's sufficient. They have thatch panels. Okay, do they have a short? Let's see. So what I can do is I can... yeah, use you to hide that ugly mess. I don't think there's any much I can do to completely hide this without really going nuts. So I think we're going to give that a skip. Do you have any decorative gates? Got wooden plank. Pretty sure that's not going to cut it, but... No, not with the rest of it not being wood. That ain't going to look right. Could do... Could do this. Okay, that's how you do it. So. Okay, so I can get rid of these 6 meter now I've got this measured. I'm just going to move you over here. I wonder if they have little signs I can put in here. Hey, tell Timmy not to let his feet out. Keep your kids in control or they're going to lose a limb, you know, that sort of thing. A little bit of legal ass coverage would be nice. God, that's so ugly a path. I really can't stand that path, but what you going to do at this point? Couldn't get it to match with anything else. Oh, did I ever put any information boards? Yes, I did. Okay. I think I put tourist stops there. Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, so got that. Don't know what else I might want to add. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I kind of can't properly decorate these edges yet. I really need to wait and see what's going to be all along the border to make it mesh together. Like I might put like generic trees lining it or something just to break it up some or something. So for now, I think I am essentially done. Oh, we had a little hider. Hang on. I had something hiding away here, so let's get you in here real quick. I hate that noise. Oh, every time. Exit out of here if I get my mouse to work properly. We're gonna fix you up so you line up proper. Okay, that's lined up and hidden in everything else. Yes, good. Nisey does have a point. I should change to my current name just so that I get this right. Oh, this is not the font I used, though. The font I used was Noto. I find it easier to just put things out and then line them up for some reason. It's just a little bit easier to see where you're going with them and everything if I do that way, but you could also like put it on like a straight item to use that to line it up. In fact, that would probably be easier. Rather than my doing it by eyeball and getting all picky and stuff. There we go. Updated name. I think I kind of want to put some trees in here while I'm at it. What are these? Black walnut? No, stringy wood eucalyptus. Let's just put some trees in here to help get around along the surface here. And I want these to kind of like, I put these in here to layer in the background here. This is the visitor area. This isn't anything that I have to worry about being really accurate or nothing. So I think we're just gonna use that to yeah, because I can't have it hanging over this. This is a African species or a European species or something. Yeah, African species. That's meerkats, I believe. So I can't have the trees overhanging, because that's going to upset the meerkats something fierce. And I think that'll be outside their reach, so... Come here, you little rodent. Oh, you don't like the cattails. My bad. So... African grassland. I need a different plant to go. Common strand reed strips? You like reeds? Yeah, you like reeds. Okay, good enough. Good enough. So a little plant coverage there. Everybody's happy. Check my platypi, which is just kind of sad because I just had to cram them in here somewhere. You guys are okay with what you got there. I probably should have bumped up the nutrition, but eh. I think I will probably be covering up the walls with stone, like these specific walls off stream, because it's just going to be grunt work. There's nothing particularly interesting about doing so. I really hate how samey all this looks. I'm pretty sure I hit my limit for plants on some of these animals. Let me just check. Maybe I didn't. Oh no, I've got more room than I thought for plants. Oh, it was the ostriches. Okay, so... I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit more tree coverage here. Okay, everyone likes the acacia thing, so... That gives you a little bit more coverage. Can I put one over the pits here? Yes. Okay. Okay, a little bit more plant coverage means a little bit less samey greenness everywhere. But there's only so much I can do because, again, they're plains animals. They're like one of the few that won't take all sorts of stuff there. There's all my critters there. Okay, let's check the lighting real quick. I haven't checked the lighting in my new section of the zoo recently. I don't think I've really worried about lighting yet. Yeah, because I've got... Why are we not lighting? Got lighting there. Got lighting there for the most part. We're missing a few pieces here. Get rid of you. Little set piece here just to put them in there. Yep. Yep, that broke up that pretty good. Okay. Got that. Let's see. I think I want to see if I can add some actual lighting to this. Kind of want to... Just wonder if I can... let's see. What we'll do is... one of the things about this particular light is that it's super bloody bright. So in order to get it to stop being so bright, you have to basically choose a darker color to help mitigate it. But it's also one of the few ways that you can really light up a large area at a distance. Everything else requires you to have lights right there, which is vexing to say the least. This at least I can... Oh. Kind of like that. Fun thing I learned doing a bit of art for, like, I do a lot of D&D. I run games and stuff like that, and I use software to make maps because I might as well. And one of the things I've learned is that it's much easier to imply darkness with blue lighting than to actually try to make things look dark, because blue pretty much covers it. Gives you that vague feeling of darkness that isn't actually darkness, so that everyone can clearly see what's going on, while also looking like it's not actually light out. Pretty sure they used to do that in a lot of old-time movie stuff too. They used to do that a lot when they were filming back in the old days before they started making elaborate sets and stuff like that. you'd go and you would just use different lighting over the camera textures in order to over the camera lenses and stuff in order to get the effect of darkness, because you couldn't record in the dark way back in the early days. That's just not how it worked. So rather than bothering with that, you instead just recorded with a filter and, you know, play it. And yeah, it looks corny, but come on, it's old tech. What do you want? Duplicate here. I think I definitely want to go and I'm going to make lighting specifically to light up the snake rock thing that I've got going for me. Because why not? Lol. We're in the entertainment biz. And I'm going to pile up some rocks to hide those. Specifically to make sure that you can't see the lighting from the actual thing. It's a little pretentious, but I like to at least pretend to hide the stuff when I can. Like, that's why I hung all this light on the bars instead of going around and like doing this everywhere. You can't really do anything about the bars. You are on a monorail, but at least I can hide this. There we go, the majestic snake mouth rock, or whatever the hell we were calling it. I can't remember at this point. But my majestic and kind of ugly waterfall. And I think that's going to be it for my lighting pass. Again, all of this is all going to get decorated later. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but right now I just can't do anything with it because I don't know what else is around it. But that appears to be it for me for lighting. So, hey Nana. Nana. Nisey. Nisey. Wow, she is out like a light. Well, oh, there you are. I just wanted to know if you'd be awake for our random roll.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so. Well, nuts. Where's my random roll? There we go. All right, so we already had grassland. Do I have? Yes. Okay, so we've got our random roll. We're gonna roll for what we're gonna have. So are you ready, honey?
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna be for zone number 2. Zone number 2 should be this right here. Yes, zone number 2 is this big wide section right next to that. It's a big circular section, plenty of room to work with. Probably gonna be somewhat centralized. And what we're going to put in there is our tundra exhibit is going to be in section 2. And now we're going to find out how many critters we have to cram in there. So let's see. What did we have? We had like 4 to 9, didn't we? So this is going to be the minimum number of species we have to fit into this space. So basically, if we, whatever it is, we have to have at least this many animals crammed in, or along with anything else we put in, like tour stops and stuff like that. So, and we have to have at least 7 species.
Okay.
So 7 tundra species.
Are there 7 tundra species?
I'm about to find out.
You can filter it in the Zoopedia by habitat, and then
There are absolutely 7 taiga species.
not taiga.
Oh, excuse me, tundra. Excuse me, tundra. There's actually quite a few tundra species, actually, including most of the bears. Huh. Polar bears count as tundra critters. Yeah, no. There's plenty of tundra critters, so yeah, we're definitely going to have tundra animals.
Okay.
So 7 tundra animals. Now, again, I'm going to wrap up here. The reason being is that Nisey's going to start with her building this time around, so that way she doesn't have to desperately put things together to catch up. Wow, that is a lot of lighting. I can't wait to watch her computer explode. So she's going to go and she's going to start building in the near future. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here for now. And hopefully, do you remember when you're going to do this next year?
Oh, I have to do off stream unless I do a bonus on Tuesdays.
Oh, well, I thought you were gonna make room to stream it somewhere.
I don't have room to stream it somewhere.
Okay, well, she might end up doing some bonus streaming on Tuesday for it, but barring that, I'll just have to give a tour myself each time it comes up. So, I appreciate you stopping by, and hope you enjoyed watching me completely fuck up and get nothing done. And hopefully we'll see you in the future. Have a good day.